Hey y'all, this is Steven again. I'm going to answer a question that I get a lot in my everyday life, which is why do I have a flip phone when I'm in my early 20s? And also, here recently, I just acquired a smartphone because the company I'm with, the mobile hotspot, I wanted a mobile hotspot because I don't have home Wi Fi, or I did not have home Wi Fi up until a few weeks ago. But I had to buy a smartphone because it was $50 for a smartphone versus about $250 for a mobile hotspot to emit some Wi-Fi signals. So I went with the smartphone, and I just keep that smartphone plugged in the wall, and that acts as my home Wi-Fi. I don't take that smartphone out. I've taken it out a couple times. If I'm going on a trip or something, I can have mobile Wi-Fi with me. But for probably 99% of the time, it's stayed right here in this house, and I just have a home Wi-Fi network. So I do have a smartphone, but I don't use it. I just use my iPad and computer to connect to the internet, and I use the smartphone as the Wi-Fi emission, if you will. Um, I do have a flip phone. I've had this for about a year and a half now. It is Consumer Cellular. Now, one reason why I really like this flip phone is the battery life. The battery on 100% charge will last days on end, and I can go on a camping trip. I can go anywhere. I don't have to plug this thing in unless I just want to. I mean, if I'm out camping in the woods for a few days, I can't plug it in, which is nice because this thing will last. I can leave it on all day and all night. And if I'm on the phone for a couple hours, it'll drain the battery. But as long as I'm not using it all the time, the battery life will be great. That's one drawback on the smartphone. The smartphone will drain the battery, and you'll be out of battery in 10 hours maybe. Well, if you're using it all the time, it might be less than that. At least the smartphones I've had. I don't know about the iPhone. I've personally never had an iPhone. I do have an iPad, but I have not bought an iPhone before, so I don't know about the battery life on those. But I'm assuming that the iPhone does not last for several days like my flip phone here. Another reason, number two, is durability on my flip phone. This thing costs $30 brand new, and I haven't broken it yet. It's been a year and a half, well, going on 2 years, and I haven't broken it. And there's a few scratches on it, as you can see at the top there, and scratches on the screen, but that doesn't matter to me. I mean, it still works just like it did a year and a half ago. And I am very pleased with my flip phone from Consumer Cellular. And I wish, I mean, they're not sponsoring me, but if Consumer Cellular wants to sponsor me, that'd be great, because I'll gladly make videos about Consumer Cellular, because I really like them. I pay, now if you get the basic plan, it's $20 a month. That includes unlimited texting and 250 minutes a month of calling. Now, usually I go over that 250-minute limit, which bumps my bill up to $25 a month. It's only $5 additional, and you get unlimited calling and unlimited texting. And then by the time they add the fees and taxes on, it's about $28 or $29 a month for my cell phone bill. And then I pay $25 for the smartphone. That acts as my home Wi-Fi. I don't use that smartphone. I might occasionally look on there, but mainly it just stays on all the time, and it stays plugged in, and I always have a Wi-Fi network here at home, and I don't have to mess with that smartphone. Now, I have thought about it. I know I'm spending extra money. I could be spending about half of what I'm spending now on my smartphone and my flip phone, but I don't use my smartphone. I just use it as my home Wi-Fi because it's cheaper than, well, I live out here, and and I don't know how much it would cost to get a Ethernet cable or whatever it is that they would have to do, and also the mobile hotspot, I can take it with me, so I don't have to have it tethered to this house, and this place is just a rental, and he doesn't have I don't think he has any internet cables here, because this place was built 20 or 30 years ago, and I don't think he ever put a phone line or anything in. So that's one reason I haven't switched over. The battery life on this thing is about too good for me to pass up, because I can go all sorts of places, and I don't need a charger like some people do. It's kind of nice just to have the freedom. I don't have constant notifications popping up. I only get texts and calls from people who know my phone number, because they can't message me through Facebook, or they can't notify me on YouTube or Instagram. Of course, I don't mess much on Instagram anyway. But it's just nice. It's simple, it's durable, and it has a long battery life, and that's why I like these things.